today's video, we're going to do Legendary by Welshly Arms. There's not a lot of guitar in it, but I went ahead and did all the chords for it, as well as the solo. If you like the video, please like and subscribe down below, and consider checking out the Patreon for as little as $5 a month, where you'll get a PDF of this lesson, as well as a guitar profile with all the chords in it. Thanks, grab guitar, and let's play. The guitar is going to be in standard tuning, and we're going to have 5 chords that we play through, so let's look at those now. The first chord we're going to look at is going to be F sharp minor. It's going to be a bar chord on the 2nd fret on the 6th string. Next, we're going to do the B minor, which is going to be a B minor bar chord shape on the 5th string, 2nd fret. Next, we've got C sharp, which is going to be a bar chord on the 5th string, 4th fret. Next, we've got a D chord, and you can play this in the open position, or depending on the part of the song, you can do another bar chord up here on the 5th fret, 5th string. And then finally, we've got an E chord in the open position. Now that we got the chords, let's look at each section of the song in order. And we're going to cover the guitar solo right at the very end after all the chords. The song intro is going to be the F sharp minor chord, and it's going to go for 4 bars, and we're just going to do downstroke 8th notes. And this is what the keyboard part is playing on the song. Next verse is going to be a 3-chord pattern that repeats 2 times. So it's going to do the F sharp minor for 2 measures, then the B minor for 1 measure, and then the C sharp for 1 measure. It's going to repeat. The pre-chorus is up next, and it's just going to be some whole notes, and we're going to let those ring. So the first one's going to be D, and then F sharp minor. Each of those is going to ring for a bar, and then we're going to let an E chord ring for 2 bars. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. From there, it's going to go into the first chorus, and this is going to be a 4-chord pattern that's going to repeat twice. So it's going to start with the F sharp minor, then E, B minor, and then D. Next, we go into the second verse. The second verse is going to be a 3-chord pattern that repeats 2 times. So it's going to do the F sharp minor for 2 measures, then the B minor for 1 measure, and then the C sharp for 1 measure. Next, we've got the pre-chorus, and unlike the previous pre-chorus, we're going to do a little bit of picking in this pattern. So it's going to start with D, and then F sharp minor, and then E. Next up is another chorus. Just like the first chorus, it's going to be a 4-chord repeating pattern. F sharp minor, E, B minor, and D. And that's going to repeat twice. Next we're going to get into the bridge, and the bridge is going to have a little bit of a different timing to a couple of the parts. It's going to start off with a measure of F sharp minor, and then it's going to have another measure of F sharp minor, but it's only going to play F sharp minor on the first 3 beats, and then on the 4th beat we've got 2 eighth notes of C sharp. And then on the next measure we've got 4 beats of D, followed by 3 beats of D, and then 1 beat of C sharp. Going back to B minor for 4 beats. And then C sharp for 4 beats, and then it's going to hold. So it's going to go. So that's going to sound like this. From there, it's going to go into the guitar solo and then into the chorus. Now, the instrumental chords under the guitar solo are also going to be the same chords for the chorus. So I'll go ahead and play the instrumental part and then the chorus. Here's the chorus. And then finally, it's going to go to the song's outro, and that's just going to be 4 bars of F sharp minor. All right, let's take a look at the guitar solo. The solo is going to start with your 3rd finger on the 3rd string, 16th fret, and it's going to play 2 of these notes bent up to a C sharp, so bending up a whole 2 tones. So coming out of that, we go to the 14th fret of the 3rd string, and then the 12th fret of the 2nd string, and then the 14th fret of the 2nd string. And we play this riff that goes. So 14, 12, hammer on to 14, pull off to 12, back to 14 on the 3rd string, and then 12 and 14 on the B string. The second half of the solo is going to start on the 12th fret of the B string, and it's going to play a hammer on to 14, a pull off to 12, and then landing back on the 14th fret of the G string briefly. And before ending on the 12th fret of the B string. And then the second half of that lick, it's going to stretch out that ending just a little bit. And then finally the solo is going to end with 2 notes on the 3rd string, 9th fret that you're going to bend from E to F sharp. And then we're going to end that on the 4th string, 9, 7, 9. So it's going to go 9, 9, 7, 9. So the whole thing. One more time. Thanks for checking out the video. If you like it, please hit like and subscribe down below, and consider checking out the Patreon, where you can join for as little as $5 a month. We're helping to raise money for affordable lessons and affordable instruments for beginners. If you'd like to know more about that, check out the link down below, and we'll see you in the next video.